Hi everybody, welcome to Pick a Card. If you're new here, my name is Jane. I'm a psychic and an energy intuitive, and I created this so that you could get more day-to-day type guidance. And so we have group 1, group 2, and group 3. Choose the card that holds your attention. That's your main message. You can choose more than one card, of course. And don't try to force anything or try to make anything fit. And whenever you find this, this is the right time because my sessions are timeless. And with that, I'm going to begin with group 1. Okay, welcome group 1. Let's see what you've chosen here. Mountain Apus, number 23. I can't remember where that mountain is now. It's like a sacred mountain. That's all I can remember about it. Okay. The Queen of Knives. This individual can be a really good listener. This could be you or somebody else, I'm not sure. And you're really good at what you do. This type of person is also very perceptive, and probably they know, or you know things before people are ready to even ask. You could be offering help to people without them even asking first, but they were going to ask anyway. So that's how perceptive you are. Also, you could come off as a little bit harsh at times, and perhaps maybe you need some patience when giving any type of criticism. Maybe people just take that to heart when you speak your truth. Some people can't really handle that. Oh, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is somebody that is like really intuitive too. Also, it could be, again, you or somebody you know. So you could be like teacher or mentor figure is in your life. This card also talks about like starting new hobbies or learning new skills, and not to wait to do that, like shake things up a little bit. Okay, so I'm not really sure. They're kind of not really giving us a whole lot of information here. There's something in this card though that they are going to have me read, but I think you're somebody that is really intuitive, and perhaps you even like seek out sacred places, or maybe you're being guided to, because it also has an eagle here, and this card, it has the rainbow, and the rainbow is like, in my readings, it has a lot to do with like miracles and manifesting and downloads, and you know, that eagle has a lot to do with that type of spiritual ascension or heights or something. Okay, Spirit, what do you want here from this card? Oh, hold on. They're going to have me cut a card here and set it aside. Okay, Spirit, I'm just going to mix these a little bit more. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, look, number 44 on top. Oh, yeah, they wanted me to bring up, too, when I started this was 1234. Oh, my gosh. You know what? This card flew out earlier, too. And I didn't know if this was for this reading, number 50. So you could be seeing the number 50 or the number 44. Or 1, 2, 3, 4 even. Okay. Let's see. Now, where do you want to begin, Spirit? They're asking me to bring out an archetype card here. On the bottom is Hermit, Seek solitude and focus intently on inner life. Serves personal creativity. Yeah, see, this is why I'm saying I think you're somebody that's really, you know, you've gone in, you've done that work. You've a poet expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Yeah, that Hierophant. Let's see what they want to bring out here in this deck. All right, Spirit. What does he want this group to know here? Desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness, so on behalf of society or oneself. Wow. Is there another card here? Child Divines on the bottom. And it says your innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. Just like I was talking about here with the intuition and going to the sacred mountain. Oh my gosh, look, and poet is right underneath that again. Expresses soul insights okay, funny, Spirit. Symbolic language. Okay. All right, what else do you want this group to know here, Spirit? There's something in this card that they want me to give to you. Let me see. This is Sacred Geometry deck. And, you know, I see how it has like this spiral in this mountain. This is like a sacred place. Where is this place again? Let me check here. Sacred places, earth energies. Oh, I think this one has to do with the grids. Let me see here. So, Mount Apus. Okay. Oh, it's in Peru. That's it. Okay. That's right. Now, okay. So they call the people that live around it, call it Mount Apus, which means mountain spirits. Communication with these great beings and the importance of preserving sacred sites guide this message. Wow, Spirit. There, what else is that? Okay, so they're just saying that there's places all around our planet that by cultural tradition, placement on the earth grid, yeah, and by your own intuition will bring you into alignment with earth energies. So you can like visualize these places or be called to them. So as you are called to these places of power, remember to always go in a sacred manner with respect for the people and cultures of the region. Recognize that you are called to journey to these regions and feel the spirit of place that resides there. You are connecting wisdom traditions, old and new, in a manner that can enhance your personal worldview as well as aid in the reconnection of energy grids. Well, that's amazing. Cool, Spirit. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now let's see what they want here. This one next. Outrageous openness is on the bottom. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from attachment. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. I think that's the energy you're in right now. Individuality. Oh my goodness. And it even says here individuality. And it says every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. Yeah, so you, oh my God, divine source right underneath it. Help me know that all my help me know that all my deepest needs will be met Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. Wow, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, you're highly connected with the universe. You really, really are. Yeah. Okay. What else here, Spirit? They want me to bring out look, Spirit on the bottom, dragon card. You might be connected to the dragons. Okay, let's see. Oop. Let me see here what they want here. See what the message that they want to give you here. Teacher, mentor, figure in your life. Could be you or somebody you know. Oh my goodness, courage. There's something in this courage that they want me to read to you. You know, maybe you have reservations about traveling to these places or something. I don't know. Let's see what the courage is. Okay. I don't know why my cards are all messed up. Okay, there's something about this courage. Oh, balance again. Oh, shoot. Let me look in the... I have to look in the directory thing here. The table of contents. What is this? Courage? Courage. Page 69. Be brave, stand tall. You've got this. Okay. This beautiful, powerful dragon comes to the fore when we need to be strong, usually on an emotional level. We may need her strength for many life situations. For example, when we have lost a loved one or are making huge life changes and we need to go extra dose of courage. We need to what? And we need an extra dose of courage. Yeah. She is there to support you, to anchor, to hold on to. She says you are safe. It's fine to be strong and vulnerable at the same time. You are capable of a great many things, and it's time to acknowledge them and to believe in yourself. Your depth of character is your ally. Your ability and tenacity are your anchors. Now is the time to own them. Be brave, stand tall. You've got this. You are far braver than you give yourself credit for. If you find your courage failing and your self-doubt taking over, call upon courage until you find your feet. She will guide you through any challenging situation and support your self-belief. All you have to do is ask. She assures you that everything is exactly as it's supposed to be, even if you are unable to see the bigger picture. Courage is a perfect meditation partner. Wow. I love the color of her too. She's got this gold and wow. Okay, Spirit, what else do you want this group to know? They're asking me to bring out one more dragon deck here. Look, Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Yeah, I think if you're visualizing these places, maybe you're being energetically taken to these places. You could even be going there on like a soul level, like when you're dreaming, like when you're sleeping. You could be taken to these sacred places and having work done or initiations or something. Okay, let's see here, Spirit. Because we all have an individual... And birds might be really significant for you too. Because there's a lot of like, there's birds all through, and like all winged creatures actually. So I guess we'll just say winged creatures. Okay, Spirit, what else here? These two, Earth and Fire Dragon and Golden Solar Dragon. Wow. Okay, so Earth and Fire Dragon works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. And I was even talking about, I thought there was like ley lines here. Something about the energy grid, because this talks about the energy grid, right? It is time for service. When you give, you receive. Maybe you're being asked to do some grid work. Okay, golden solar dragon helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be programmed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. Wow. And it comes right out underneath like purity too. And this is like your desire. So maybe you've been desiring to do that, or I don't know. Yeah, I do have some, it has something to do with these sacred grid lines here. Okay. Is there anything else here, Spirit? Okay, just this card here, number 50. Okay, I'm going to put that right here. Let me find the book. Oh, there it is. Okay, number 50. Oh, almost. Abundant grace and precious opportunity. Ooh, I don't think I've ever read this before. There is no need to hold on to the blessings that flow when you believe in abundant grace, because there is no fear that they will stop. Instead, there is constant evolution and expansion, continual growth, and unlimited supply. It is a beautiful belief system that heals greed by answering the perception of lack that lies beneath it. Yet, one needs to take care that this belief system doesn't generate complacency or lack of regard for the value of opportunities given or the precious time allotted to us for this unique life of ours. If you believe in reincarnation, you can acknowledge that your soul will never experience this exact lifetime again. There is so much you can choose to do with this life. What would you choose for yourself? Commit to your life with an awareness of the possibilities and the precious time you have been given. Do not squander precious hours on things that diminish the love in your heart. Wow, Spirit. Okay, this is really beautiful. I hope this is really helpful to somebody today. And I'm going to bid you a good day and send in love and light. I'm going to move on to group 2. Welcome, group 2. Let's see what you've chosen here. And you have chosen Pele Summons. And this is number 33. This is a volcano. And this pentagon here, these cards are actually sacred geometry. So with sacred geometry, it could be activating something in you. Okay, so let's go on here. Let's find out what's going on here. There's a message in this card they want you to know, though. Ooh, the Magician. Oh, this is all about show your skills, like owning your talents. You know your worth and you put your skills to good use, and don't be afraid to show off those abilities. That's, and this deck here, this tarot deck is for like every day. Yeah, you know, in the tarot deck too, the Magician, it refers to that you know, you have full understanding of all the elements. And you're actually, but with this deck especially, this is just really about owning your talents and showing off your skills. And don't be afraid to show them off. Don't be afraid to use those abilities. And oh, this is the Knight of Knives. This is somebody that is very determined, focused, and goal-oriented. This type of energy can be super helpful if you're starting like a new business, or you are trying to use your talents as a way to earn a living or something. So this is like that go-go type of energy. But be prepared, that because you're going to need the stamina to keep up with what's coming in. So I don't know what's coming in for you. Okay, so we're going to move on here and find out more what's going on. So they asked me to bring out this to put a card aside for you. Okay. But you know what your skills are. You're determined to work on them. You're focused. This is all really good. Okay, so they're going to have me pull a card for you here. This one. Number 33, no joke. And that's number 33 too. The Pele Summons, 33. Wow, cool. Okay. So you might be seeing a lot of threes. Okay. What else now here, Spirit? They're asking me to bring out a couple architect cards here for you. Okay. Teacher. Look at that. Okay. Let's move on here. Okay. Oh, these cards are big on my hands. Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit. I'm ready when you are. What is it that you want them to know? This one. Mystic. Revels in intimate union with the divine. Yeah, like I said, you know, like in the tarot, this talks of the tarot deck. It's all about knowing all the elements and how to use them. You could be somebody that's doing spiritual work too. All right, Spirit. You know, you might even, there might even actually be a message in group 1 here for you too. No, that doesn't belong with this. Okay, on the bottom. Okay. Let's see what else. Is there another card here, Spirit? There's no more for this. Okay. There's no more for this one. Okay. So what else do you want here? They want to pull out, what is it? I want to pull out a dragon card here for you. On the bottom is Grace. All right. Okay, Spirit. There we go. Harmony. See that heart here too, see? Okay. Look, Grace back on the bottom. Wow. Okay. There's something in this card and this card that they want you to know. There's something in this. Let me read that. Number 33. Okay. Oh, look at that. Opened it right to 33. This is regeneration, transcendence, and excellence. Spirit. Yeah, see, they're talking about, yeah, that's a pentagon. Yep. Okay. That's what the pentagon, see this, that shape there. Okay, so what she's talking about, this is like a powerful volcano goddess. These elements fuel the invitation and directive of this powerful volcano goddess. Just like I was talking about the elements here, that's what this is talking about, the elements there as well. Okay. She presents her summons as energy flowing from her rainbow-adorned crown. At the core of this call is a pentagonal spiral cosmos. Yeah, okay, we know that. Okay. The card summons you to recognize your personal potential and transcend obstacles to the expression of your life's purpose. That's why they were just talking about like owning your talents with the magician. Holy crap. Okay. sometimes sometimes we become caught up in the life's flow and lose sight of dreams and visions in the process. It may be helpful to shift your attention to that of the observer so that you may gain a wider perspective of where you are today. Are you content with your life's directions? Are you following your bliss? Oh, and that's why they brought this out, like, show your skills, own your talents. Wow, Spirit. You have all this get up and go to do it. And you have this mystical power here. They're saying that, okay, so what's harmony? Where's that book? Shoot, let me find that book. I lost it somewhere. Oh, there it is. I think that's it. Yep. Harmony. Oh, there it is. I just passed it. Harmony. Tomorrow is a new dawn, and being in our creative center ripples out with positive effect. Spirit. That's why they're telling you to, like, don't be afraid to show off your abilities. Wow. Okay. Harmony is the first shy, that's why, shy dragon. Okay, so this shy dragon could be like because you're shy too, and this dragon is going to be to help. Okay, let's see here. She's quiet and considerate being, and is a lot less brash than some of the other dragons I have encountered. Wow, there's a big thing for her. She said, okay, so this dragon, she says, I am the bringer of harmony, restorative on an interpersonal level and on an outer global level. If you are wrestling with a problem that you are unable to resolve, ask her to bring her beautiful, harmonious influence to the situation and guide you in any steps you may need to take. If she has appeared to you today, she asks, what areas of your life needs reviewing? What do you need to let go of? Is it judgments or old habits? What is in your life that needs reharmonizing? I will assist you in taking those first steps, supporting you as you go. Take some time to sit and contemplate your life as it is and look honestly at what may require changing. It may be something quite small, just a little tweak, or it could be a life-changing event. This dragon, okay, so the answers you seek all lie within you. So sit quietly, ground yourself, be present, and reflect on your inner knowing. Under my guidance, we will help bring the answers to the surface for you. She reminds us tomorrow is a new dawn, and being in our heart centers ripples out with positive effect. And she will often appear when there has been discord or upset. This can be personal or on a global scale. She is the harbinger of change, and her role is to bring harmony to the world. And that's why the grace card kept coming up, because the grace, when you want to bring harmony into your life, ask them, like when you have like this big upset or whatever and you need to process whatever's happening, if you ask for grace, they'll help you do it in a way that it won't be so overwhelming for you to cope with. So what you could have something like really big that has happened to you, and you're still trying to process it. If you bring in harmony and ask for the grace too, it will help with that. So it's not so overwhelming, like I said, because, it's the energy, like this energy can really be helpful at this time because, to give you that get up and go and to get out of that old energy and get into this new Path. Yeah, that's beautiful, Spirit. Okay, so what else do you want them to know here? Okay. Okay, they want me to bring up one. Oh, loss. Oh my God, it's on the bottom. We were just talking about if you've gone through any loss. Wow, Spirit. Okay. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. Yeah, your ego always has a different plan, right? Okay, they're bringing me to split this here. Let me, oh, I need some light. Oh, Spirit, which one here? Gratitude. Fill me with your gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Okay. Let's see what they want you to know. Look, letting go. And that's what they were just talking about here with this harmony card. Everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Okay, so things could be, you might find things are really out of control, like have gotten out of control for you. Okay. Let's see what else you want here, Spirit. Look, loss on the bottom again. Okay. Faith. They want you to have faith. Look at that. And it's a lotus flower as well. Wow. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. It's even got the hummingbird. That's really a high vibrational message there. So, you know, and it, oh, look, outreach is opening and openness. And, you know, that actually popped out in the group 1 too. So, dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed. I am open to receive. Okay, Spirit. Is there anything else here? Okay. They want me to actually bring out another dragon card here. Green gold dragon from Sirius brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Oh, and I was just talking about your pathway. Okay, you know what? Okay, so you have the elements and the elements. All right. Okay, you could be seeing butterflies, and you could be seeing hummingbirds and lotus flowers even. Okay, there's something about the dragons, though. You might be connected to dragons, or something about this dragon energy. This one, Spirit. Black dragon from Saturn. Wow. Brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Oh, Spirit. It comes right out under magician. Okay. Concentrate. Focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself. You have passed a test. Wow. I think you had to pass a test and you probably didn't even know. I bet you, because you had faith, whatever was going on, you had faith. You had faith in something. Is there another card here, Spirit? They said no. Okay. Okay, so you know, you could, something just told me that you could be like somewhere in the house of Saturn. I don't know what that means. I know nothing about astrology, so don't quote me on that, because that's Spirit, not me. Okay, what else is you want something else? Your Spirit, they're asking for different decks for you, and I don't have them out. What decks do you want? Okay. And you want which ones? Okay. So they're asking me to bring out the gateway of light here. I don't know what they, there's something here. So you've passed some kind of test. Third eye activations on the bottom. Brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. And that's what the ultimate vision is, right there. I think you're getting a third eye activation here. Okay. Let me just see here. I think that's the card they want, but I'm not going to, I'm just going to let them guide me, because it might be a bigger message here for you. Okay, so one more here, Spirit. Jesus. Okay. It says the central sun, and I'm kind of shocked because it says abundance, downloads, regeneration, success, because they said you passed a test. And the regeneration, that's what this card is about. It's about regeneration. Let me just double check that again. I just want to make sure I know what I'm talking about, because 33, look at it, I'm 33 yet again. Yeah, regeneration, transcendence, excellence. Yeah, because you've passed some kind of test, because you've gone through a spiritual discipline. You'd have to, because, I mean, only a magician could be able to master. Oh my God, Spirit. This is amazing. Whoever this is for, like, who are you? Little temple of truth underneath that. Throat chakra, authenticity, and self-expression. And it would come right out under mystic. Revels to intimate union with the divine. The temple of truth. Oh my God, Spirit. Okay, just excuse the noise. Kids are just, you know, energies are high and gets that way sometimes, you know. Emotions run high. Okay, so let's see here. They're asking me to bring out a soul tree for you. I'm curious to see what they want you to know here with this. Whoops. Sorry. On the bottom is prosper. Yeah, see, if you're living in your creative juices, if you're living in that type of energy, you're going to be very, dramatic shift is coming. No joke. You're going to prosper. Dramatic shift. That's because you passed some kind of test. Whoa, Spirit. Oh my God, the judgment. And didn't this one talk about something about judgment? Oh, maybe it was the last reading. I think there was, I don't remember now. I do so many readings, I can't recall. Okay, is there another card here, Spirit? I mean, these colors are beautiful too. You know, and it you know, it reminds me of the throat chakra. It reminds me of the third eye. It reminds me of the crown. Oh my God, look, imagination on the bottom. You know, your imagination, your creative, owning all your talents and that creativity. Oh my God, look, and reflections. Yeah, okay. Imagination here, like, that's all that, owning your talents and, you know, like, knowing your worth and putting those skills to use. Your imagination is endless. Like, it can just, okay, so dramatic shift. Maybe there's going to be a dramatic shift in your imagination, because, you know, when you're in your imagination too, you're, and you're creating, that's that connection with the divine, because, you know, that's like your higher self is downloading these ideas, or, you know, your guides, or, do you know what I mean? Like, you're receiving this creative energy from a higher realm. Okay, number 33. Look, and it's even got that star. Like, you're just a star here. You're going to be the central sun. Oh my goodness, it just reminds me, that's like the central sun on top of the central sun. Wow. Okay, let me see what this card 33 is. Okay. And then your reading, I'll close your reading and go on group 3 here. Listen for the quiet voice within. No joke, Spirit. Okay. Often, the clearest and truest guidance is not the loudest voice within. Fear and doubt can yell, where love and trust speak quietly and consistently deep within the heart. This oracle guides you to trust in the quiet truths of the heart. So keep that faith, right? Even when the voices of fear within or around you may appear to be more powerful, the truths of the heart cut through mental anguish, the temple of truth. Oh my God, and I just realized, like, this definitely has something to do with group 1, because there was the temple there, that in that one, there was that mountain, and no, there's still a mountain. Wow, spirit. And there's mountains in the background there too. Wow, okay. Okay, where I left off, sorry. The truths of the heart cut through mental anguish. We can recognize those simple truths in our bones. We may know that we need to act when we would rather wait, or wait when we would rather act. Yet, when we lean into the heart with trust, our capacity and courage rise to meet the task. Tune into your heart. Know that you shall be fine. Oh, wow, spirit. That's really amazing. I really hope this video finds you well. And I'm going to close the reading with that. And I bid you a good day. And I'm sending love and light. Welcome, group 3. Let's see what you've chosen here. Okay, here we go. Healing the heart. Okay. So, number 9. Okay, let's see what the Everyday Tarot has for you here. The King of Pentacles. Well, the King of Pentacles is someone that's like really patient. Now, this could be you or somebody you know. So this person is really kind. I mean, you know, maybe they're even sometimes on the boring side. But also, like, you know, being boring sometimes is a really good thing when, you know, there's a lot of drama in the world. You know, this person's energy can be very calming and nice to be around, because, you know, this individual is not the type that wants drama or will bring drama. They just really, in themselves, they crave that stability, and that's all this person really wants. So, you know, like, you know, they could be really calm, like on the outside, but they're like a really passionate person on the inside. Oh, Emperor. Wow. These are really powerful cards here. Now, the Emperor, this is a really masculine card here. And this is all about like stability yet again. And, you know, this person is like a sturdy, dependable type person. And you can always count on to be there for you. Now, you know, you know, this could be you or somebody else. If this is you, then trust your decisions. You know, you could be like, you're somebody that will always be there for others, but you're also like, you have a lot of goals and you structure to your goals. I'm not really sure what that means. And your decisions are made by more on the logical side, and the Empress is more on the intuition and the female energy, you know what I mean? And, you know, like I noticed with this card too, it has like this triangle that's, you know, facing the water, that is like the female, represents female in the geometry, and then, you know, the one facing up represents the masculine. So I'm not surprised that they actually had me say about the Empress being more the intuition and the masculine being more like the sturdy, logical type. You know what I mean? So I'm not really sure what they want. There's something in this card they want you to know, but not right at this moment. They were asking me to bring out an Architect card right here for this. Okay, and there's like teacher on the bottom here. Okay, let's see here. Oh, turn it this way. Okay, what else do you want them to know here, Spirit? All right, let's do a controlled pull card here. Child Eternal. Oh my God, that's the card I just put back into the... It fell out. That's one... They fell out. That's the one I put back in. And it's actually upside down again. So they want... It's the shadow attributes here. So inability to grow and be responsible. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. Oh. Okay. So that's why they come out with the healing the heart. Because there's an inability to grow and be responsible. So I think they're just talking like emotionally, like you're not able to emotionally grow. Wow. Okay. It has Dom 1 at the bottom, and it says the spotlights your positive seductive qualities. That's that heavy masculine, like you're like that romance type. That's why you feel so stable, because you're you can you're so stable you can sweep others off their feet. Okay. Is there another card here, Spirit? Okay, no. All right. Okay. Okay, so hero and heroine came onto the bottom, but again, that was in reverse. I just turned the deck around. So, escapism and false sense of heroism. I don't know what that means. Okay. What's going on here, Spirit? All right, so they're asking me to bring out a dragon card here, because they want something to go with this dragon card and this card. Delphine. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's see what Delphine means. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, look at that. You see the... Okay, do you see the fins there with the water? And then you have down here, you have the whales and the dolphins, and their fins are basically... I'm not sure if that's a whale fin or a dolphin fin. Okay, so these cards have something to do with each other. I don't know what that is. Let me... Okay, they want me to read this one and then this one, the healing heart. So, Delphine. I don't know what they want you to know here, but we're going to find out. I really do need to number these pages. I keep saying that, and I never do. Delphine. Delphine. The Guardian. This is a Guardian Dragon. Page 130. I don't know why they feel like they have to guard you. There's something about guarding you. Maybe because you're not vulnerable, or you are vulnerable. Maybe there's something emotionally going on that's making you vulnerable or something. Guardian Dragon. Delphine. You can choose to heal and be healed, or swim in the riptides. No joke, healing the heart. Wow. Delphine is the etheric counterpart of the whales and the dolphins. No joke. And I even said that. Okay. That blows me away sometimes when they do that. The whales are the Earth's record keepers, and the dolphins are our spiritual ancestors. They carry the blueprint of our spiritual existence on here on Earth. This wise old dragon is the deep carriers, the same knowledge and understanding within the depths of his being. Delphin. Oh, I just get that because instead of dolphin, it's Delphine. Okay. Has this to say about our journey and the oceans of our planet. the waters of earth can cleanse or maim, support or take life. You too are faced with a similar choice. You can choose to heal and be healed, or swim in the riptides. Neither is wrong. It is only a matter of perspective and choice. You have been forced with arduous situations at times and made some bad choices too. Remember, you are human, and as humans, as humans must, your race makes mistakes and on occasion poor decisions, but that is all part of learning. It is time to forgive yourself and others. Move on. Delphine tells us to look deep into our soul and ask, what is your purpose on earth? What is it we must discover about ourselves? We are healers, a spiritual, what? A spiritual guiding light for others to follow. Oh my God, this actually has something to do with group 2 or even group 1, because group 2 has something to do with group 1, and now this one has something to do with group 2 is what I was being told when I was reading this. We are seekers of the truth through silence. We call to work with him, possibly as ecologists or even marine biologists. He is very useful to call upon when we feel stuck and unable to go with the flow. His presence acts as a reminder that we would do well to stop struggling and surrender to the ebb and flow of life. For that which we resist persists. Your task is to uncover your divine passion and kickstart the job you came here to do. Oh my God, Spirit. Okay. So something has happened that you're unable to let go of this pain. There's something about this healing the heart now. Okay. I'm going to help you here to see something and to help heal you somehow. Okay. I mean, that's what they want for all of us. Spirit of place, healing. Okay. Give me a second here. They're going to help me pull out what they want. Okay. Okay, so what they're saying is this the geometry in this card here is intended to enhance the healing the heart on personal, planetary, and multidimensional levels. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so they're talking about various places that are around the planet have the potential to bring you into alignment with healing energies. They must be revealed through cultural tradition, placement on the earth grid. Yeah, this has something to do with group 1 or group 2. I wouldn't be surprised if you've picked one of the other groups to go with this. Okay, so through cultural tradition, placement on the earth grid, or your own intuition. Sometimes these will be recognized places of power or sacred sites. Particular locations hold potent energy by virtue of their historical and cultural importance, and as ideal places to offer prayers and quicken intentions. Okay. Be advised to seek out the places that summon you and honor the spirit of place that resides there. Be confident that you will be called to the locations that are in tune with your movement toward wholeness and your mission in this lifetime. You may be surprised to find that the place where you live holds healing energy for you. As you relax and feel into the spirit of the place you call home, tune into your surroundings and recognize how they help restore and replenish you. Wow, Spirit. So you might be someone that is seeing a lot of dolphins or whales at this time, or you could be somebody that lives around water or used to live around water, or perhaps you need to live around water. Okay, Spirit. Ooh, that was pretty powerful there, you know, because the healing and the healing, like, wow. Okay. Yeah, I cut that on the last group too, the gratitude. Okay. Oh, the flow with more dolphins. No joke. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond to calmness and peace. Oh, I'm not even joking. Holy crap. And, you know, more dolphins. Look at that. Okay, Spirit. It's a lot of dolphins here. I might really resonate with the dolphins. You know, listening to dolphin music too could be like healing for you, because that dolphin, like, they have that vibration, that frequency. Yeah, Spirit, thank you. A little gratitude on the bottom again, and be grateful for that, I guess. You know, they keep bringing up gratitude for you. Like, being in that gratitude will really help you, I think. Just be grateful for this day and the people that are in it, the moments that you're in. You know, just be grateful for the water, you know, be grateful for the land, be grateful for the ones around you. Oh my God, signs came out yet again. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. Look, and here they're talking about that healing, that inner child. You know, and it, you know, the lotus flower was a big thing in the last reading as well. Liberation. Oh my God, with the dragonfly. That's an intuition yet again. Instincts from the divine. Yeah, okay. So that's those instincts you have. Yeah, because, you know, like, you have trust when you're making your decisions, but you're using like a logical. Yeah. Okay. So you have a strong foundation, but you need to deal with some of this emotional healing stuff here. Yeah, they're really recommending these dolphin frequency music here. Now they're asking me to bring out another a dragon card for you. Okay, let's see here. What do they need to know here, Spirit? Okay. You know, they have me keep looking at the horse too, which a horse, they keep showing me the horse on my calendar. You know, and horses are really spiritual animals. And not only that, you could be connected to horses, but also they're very well grounded. You know, and it seems like that's what they're asking you to do here, because, you know, this is her grounding in nature. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, look at this. The alpha dragon. Harness the divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the old. Visualize your dream. Help to manifest a new world. Wow. You know, there's a lot of masculine here too. But, you know, also you have to understand that this intuition that they're bringing up, they're talking about that female intuition, because they had me bring that up when I brought up, when this card came out about the King of Pentacles, or the Emperor, sorry, when the Emperor came up, you know, because that's heavy masculine as well. But they also had me talk about the feminine, because that's what's in this card here. So I think they're trying to have you come into your feminine as well and heal some of that, because, you know, it talks about the instincts again. You know what I mean? Okay, so silver lunar dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. No joke. So you have your masculine and then you have your feminine. Spirit, I just finished talking about. Okay. All right. So they're trying to balance you. They're trying to get you to balance. Okay. So doing some of this healing this inner child is going to make a world of difference for you. And there's one tree card that they want me to pull out for you from this tree deck here. Okay, let's see what they want here, Spirit. What is it? What do you want this? Oh, goodness. I just realized they didn't have me pull out a card for you to read at the end. Do you want one, Spirit? Okay, so they're going to have me pull out a different card for the end here for you. Okay, if you're still here at the end. Okay. Okay, oh my God, feel, look, oh my God, feel. They just want you to feel these emotions and purge them. Cleanse on the bottom. I just said to purge them. That's cleansing. Oh my God. And then you're going to have this new doorway. You're going to be on a whole new cycle. Wow. Oh, that's really amazing. Wow, Spirit. Wow. Wow, indeed. That's very wow. You know what? Because this is like comes right under this healing card, and it's like the feel and then to cleanse. Feel and cleanse. My goodness, Spirit. This is really amazing here. Okay, so they want me to bring out, let me grab this deck here for you, because I didn't know. That's probably why I don't even know why I missed that. It's funny because they had, after the second reading, they had me take that deck and put it behind me so that I guess so that I would forget about it, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Let's see what Spirit wants here out of this deck. Let me just do some little shuffling here. Oh, look at that elephant standing up too. That's that strength. That's that masculine strength and stability. And that dependability too, because elephants are so connected. This one, Spirit. Okay. We here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but sometimes above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world has first created by love. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based on reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is where you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. Expand your causal chakra. You know, this really does have something to do with group 2. You have to feel the love to give the love. Like you have to, that is just like part and parcel of it. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So this card here is love is waiting for you and always and forever. We just adore you over here. Okay, Spirit. Look, and it's that rose too. You know, and okay. I'm just going to call the reading here. This has been really mind-blowing. I have a loss for words yet again. So with this, I hope this video finds you well. And I bid you a good day, and I'm sending love and light.